In this video, we'll discuss about other projects related to manufacturing. Whenever we are working with Jira, it's not limited to any domain related projects, and these applications are varied. We can utilize these applications in any domain wherever we want or wherever we have the specific requirement. So here we'll talk about manufacturing related projects where we can manage end-to-end using Jira. So this will be our second project example in this course. So here, if you can see my screen, I will create projects related to manufacturing industry. So let me check if there is any templates which is available related to manufacturing, but here we don't have any. In terms of development, we have several templates available. Service management, we also have several templates. Work management, we have different type of templates. But in terms of manufacturing, we don't have any templates. Now, in that case, we will use work management related templates, which will be help us to create end-to-end any project's timeline. Now, here we'll select project management and we'll specify manufacturing, create a project that will take few seconds, and post that we'll have template available. Now, let me explain you exact scenario. Let's consider we are into steel manufacturing company. Within that, we need several aspects to be covered, like inwards, outwards, procurement, then different label of the steel manufacturing industry we have, and finally quality. At the end of this, we are moving into the production. So this is how ecosystem works. So in that case, we'll specify each of the buckets one by one, and then we will work as per our need. This specific template is a part of work management, or I mean Jira work management. By using that, we can fulfill our projects management stuff. So first, I will rename this into jobs. Second will be, rather than in progress, I will again modify this into procurement. Then here I want to specify this sections as raw material. Next options I wanted to create here as processing. Next one will be molding. It's totally depend on the process to process, how many steps we want to add it. And in that case, we can also manage it according to our project's need. Then here finishing. After that, we'll add one more final product raw material. I'm moving here. After this, I want specify quality and then shipping. So before that, we also have several steps which needs to be taken care, like approval and final shipping, product shipping. And after the product shippings, we also have few more steps like delivering from one place to the other. And if the product is received to the end user who has requested, then also we can add those steps. But as of now, as a part of manufacturing industry processes, I will just keep these many steps shipping, so that I want to keep this complete process as simple enough. Now here, I will move this raw material on third place. Let me create which all jobs we wanted to add here. I will add few of the jobs, maybe related with nut bolt 3.5 mm, nut 2.1 mm, then plates 3.2 mm. Other than that, maybe if manufacturing industry is producing some metal related stuff, like screw, then we need actual keel. So we'll add here screw 1 inch, screw 3 mm, screw 4 mm, something like that. And we also have some of the aspects which we are using to fit the wall. So wall fitting, or maybe some other name I can realize, maybe the part of keys. Then in manufacturing industries, we have the several others like hook. Then we are using as hook. So here as, so in that case, we can add as many products which we want. Now, to have all those items, we need procurement. And once the procurement is available, we will move those steps into the raw materials. And if the raw material is finalized, we have some processing steps, or we are gauging, then taking, cutting, then here we can, instead of this, we'll just rename it to cutting. Now, let's consider bolt is available here in procurement piece. Raw material, this one, plates are again in raw material, finalizations. Then here screw is in procurement, cutting. So will as molding, and finally this will be in cutting stage. Similar way, we can also add several other names, like, let me search few of the items. I'm not getting the product name as of now, because I am from the software industries. I have to search few of the products name, then only I will add it. So I'm just searching for few of the products name, so that we can use and add within our line items. So maybe I will just work on this bowl, scrape, and plates. Maybe here I will add plates 3 mm, then plates. Basically, we have to understand the idea behind this. And once we have the idea, we will be able to generate this processes easily on fingertips. So plates 3 into 5 mm, plates 2 into 2.1 mm, then question hook. So these are the products. I have added it again. Now I will again move into the cutting phase. These all into the molding, and rest other items I want to move into the molding states. So everything we have assigned into the several buckets, so that we can analyze it and use it as per our need. Now, coming down to the filtration point of view, if you want to see this, these are the line items which is lying here. Now, if you want, you can mark this as a filter as a priority, or maybe you can group as a assignee, or you can group as by default. Based on requirements or category, you can group it, and post that we can utilize this options. So this is our boards. Now here I wanted to keep as by default. Now, if I wanted to see in the list view, you can see the complete board available into the list view, where you have created and updated date, reporter name, labels if we have any, or if you don't have, we can also add it based on your needs. Then as of now, it's not assigned. So if I will assign with my name, you will see assignee name as well. Category, in which category it is lying. Due date, if we have any due date, that will be populated here. But if you want, you can add the due date accordingly. Now, what will be the status? Which all stages these products lying into? If you want, we can also copy or delete it directly from here. So it's very quick, and where we can manage all of our stats immediately. Now, here we can also see calendar. So if we have due date available, you can see all items due date listed. So we'll get to know which item is moving into the next step. So here, let me add this as a due date. For few of the items, I will include due dates here. Now, once I will navigate into the calendar, you will see the due dates are listed. So by using that, you'll get to know how and when this product is moving into the next stages. In terms of timeline, you will have the timelines where these items are showing because of the due dates. But if you have not added any or other list due dates, then you won't be able to see it. You can also apply the filter based on the weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis, which will help you to understand quickly about your projects, where it is, and what's the status about. Next, if you want to export it, you can also export it into the image format, which will looks like this, where you can share with any of your team member whenever you want. And once the export is done, you will get PNG format, and this PNG format will be shareable to any of your team member. Next options, we have forms. So if you have designed any form, you can also see it, all those stages, pages, whichever pages are connected with this, or in this project, if you have multiple projects, that also visible here. In terms of issues, you can see the detailed issue stats, and if you want to add it, you can add it through this. You can also share with any of your team members, or if you want to export into XML, RSS, Word, HTML, CSV, and XLS format, it will be much more easier to share with this. If you want to go navigate into go all issues, you will get all issue dashboards. So here you will get a complete all issues, and this will give you a GQL mode where you can apply bulk operation as well, which we have discussed in earlier part of video. Next item, we have bulk changes to all 11 issues, or import issues from the CSV file if you have any items to be imported within this projects. And finally, the reports. So reports will look like this, where you'll have the detailed report summary, where you can generate exact and dashboards related report. And in this summary sections, you will have clear picture about your complete projects, where you can see what all the status, which all items are lying in which stage. So this will help you a lot to make this board clearly visible. All of your issue items are lying into the medium stage, which will be changed as per your need. So let me change this to high priority, and this one again on high priority. Now, once I will refresh this, we will have some different stats. Now you can see two of the items in highest priority, high priority, and rest other items are into the medium. So here types of work, which type of works, all those items we have as tasks. We can also create a subtask based on your requirements. If multiple teams are working, or if 50% of work is done and rest 50% are having some dependency, which we can also target to add in this sections. Now here, as of now, 11 updated issues are there. 2 of them are done, 11 created, 1 are in due status, and these all are their team workload. So 89% of issues are not at assigned. Just 11% of your issue types are assigned to Deepak Rai. So this is how we can summarize our complete projects within a templates, and this will give you a clear insight, crystal clear insight about your projects, where and what is your status of this projects. So idea of coming ahead with this project is majorly to cover or to make you understand how we can use different type of exploration templates, which will help you to manage your projects quickly and efficiently without any hurdles. So if you have any questions or queries, reach out to me or add in the comment sections, so that if you are facing any issues, definitely I will give the solutions or some recommendations based on that, and make sure to practice this project's example by your own, so that it will be helpful for you to learn more about it. Now, the task for use is, whenever we are working in the projects here, I have listed very few jobs. I would request add at least 50 jobs within your projects and manage it accordingly. Basically, you have to add complete detail on each of the sections. Like if you want, you can also add subtasks. So adding subtasks will help you to manage each of your items or activities quickly, and you will get more learning from this. So within the manufacturing projects, or even if you want to refer the previous projects, by using these two projects, you'll get clear idea about it. So I would recommend to create at least 50 issue types and move into each of the buckets and try to generate some interactive dashboards for your project. Now, that's all for this project type. I will come up with some more projects in future. Thank you.